Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today, Alex is joining us today, and I'm loving every time Alex is with me because I feel enlightened just to be in her presence because there's so much that I always learn from her. So,
thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. It's true. You know, I always say you learn from your children. So always remember that. Keep your mind open because youth brings a whole different enlightenment to the table. And we're pretty lucky to have kids in our lives. So the other day, interesting enough, we were driving in the car and she says, you know, Mom, you should do a box of goodies. And I says, what do you mean? And she says, well, I think it would be kind of cool, she said, if you talked about some items that could really help people with their intuitive skills. I thought that was an amazing idea. So you did good. So Alex put some things together, and I'm going to let Alex talk about some of the things that have helped Alex's talent and just really, really come to a big way to help her and facilitate some of those great gifts that she has. So Alex, I'm going to put it to you. What are some of the things that you love?
So these are just some of the items that I absolutely love. I can't recommend them highly enough. So basically everybody has different ways and outlets to show like their abilities and heighten their abilities. So some of the things that I love, and I'm going to start with this first, is going to be my tarot cards. Now, tarot cards are a great way of doing readings with people, even readings on yourself. But everybody gravitates to a different deck in their own way. So not everyone's going to want the same deck. This one really, really caught my eye, and it was kind of funny. I was like surfing online, and I was shocked that I even found it online because normally I have to be in person for these types of feelings and everything. But this really, really caught my eye, and I have been connected to it ever since, and I've had these cards for about like 5 years now. This really helps me do my readings for people. Anytime that they have a question for me, they want some insight on their life, I do tarot readings for them, and this is just, it's always been very accurate. And I really like the kit itself too. So it's called the Fairy Tale Tarot. It's by Lisa Hunt. And what's nice about it is when you open it, it'll, especially if you're brand new to tarot cards, this comes with a book, and what I like about it is it explains everything, how to do the readings, but then also gives descriptions of all the cards and what they mean. So when you're first starting and you don't necessarily know what each card means, this is a good way to go about it until you get familiar. So I really highly recommend that. Also, the graphics on these cards are absolutely beautiful, and I love it. So, and you get your own little deck with this own little bag. And I always keep it in the box because I always like to keep my stuff really nice. So, yeah, and the graphics are just gorgeous. And you get like your own little deck. So I've always done readings with these. These are my go-to. But like I said, everybody's going to want a different deck. Everybody's going to gravitate to something different. And that's okay. So I definitely recommend these if you're into the whole fairy tale thing like I am. So that's one of the box of goodies. Okay. Now for the other one. So anybody that is really into natural herbs and wanting to make, say, like essential oils or just having herbs around you, you want to bring luck to the home, for instance, so you're going to plant some lavender, you're going to carry some lavender with you. What I really like is this book right here. So it's called Encyclopedia and Magical Herbs, and what it is that it goes over each and every single herb ever that's ever out there, which is amazing.
Great. Yes.
So what I like about it is, so for instance, it'll tell you like clove. It'll tell you the gender, the planet, the element, powers, and like uses that you can have for this herb. And so if you don't necessarily are familiar with it or know what to do with it, this tells you what it was normally used for. It actually gives you history about it on top of it. So I find this to be really, really helpful, especially when I come across herbs that I want to use, but I don't necessarily have like a connection with yet or like familiarity with it. So yeah, definitely recommend this book. It's fantastic.
It's also does a lot of healing.
Does a lot of healing.
Okay.
Cleanses your energy.
Okay.
And it's very, very positive too. It tells you a whole bunch of different things. So
nice.
I recommend this book as well. This is definitely one of my top priorities.
Okay.
So
I love it. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning. Okay. What else do you have in there?
Okay, some more stuff. So, of course, this is also, so very similar to tarot cards. You have your pendulums, but pendulums are really nice too, because these are more of like a yes or a no answer pendulum. They actually have helped me find my car keys once, which is amazing. So, because they were lost.
So how do you use it?
So basically what you do, and it all gravitates on energy, and everybody's going to be attracted to different types of pendulums. So this is very important. Always, nobody can buy this for you. No one else can pick it out for you. You have to be the one to find it.
So you're the one who's only the one who's supposed to pick it out.
Yes.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because it's all about energy. It's all about what you're attracted to. So this is very important as well. Now, once you say you found your pendulum and that you like it, what you do is I hold it up like this. I don't want any interference around me that can alter the answer. And then so you focus on, now I put my hand underneath here because now it's feeling my energy, and that's what's happening. So you ask it like a yes or no question. You can, and when you're beginning to do it, you can actually like trick it, which is really great. So just to make sure it's working properly.
Nice.
So like I could say like, I have brown or like red hair, and it's going to be like, no, you don't. And it's kind of cool. When it goes into a circle motion, I'm just going to move it for right now just to show you guys. But when it goes into a circle motion, that means that it does not know the answer and that it's confused. If it moves up and down, that means a yes, just like this. And then when it goes to the side, it means no. Now this is going off your energy and your conscious. So it's been always right for me. It's helped me in so many situations. I can't explain it enough. Also, you can get charts for pendulums, and you can test your health. You could test your, just mentality of things. These are very helpful, and I highly recommend them. But take your time picking one out, too. And there's a whole bunch of different kinds, too.
Oh, I tell you, I love this. I love listening to this because, there are people, and I always say we have a lot of different gifts. And as intuitive as we all can be, some people have to use a tool to facilitate that gift from coming full circle. And I think there's nothing wrong with it. So thank you. Thank you for enlightening me as well, because I don't use the pendulum. I don't use tarot cards. But I love the strength and the direction that it can give us. So this is, I tell you, thank you for that.
Oh, you're very welcome.
So,
and we're going to be doing this like once a month too.
There you go.
We're going to have more box of goodies, and we're going to show you guys, and it is going to be so fun. And they're just going to be like little trinkets you can get, but they're fantastic.
Thank you, thank you. Subscribe to YouTube. Now there's links to the bottom of the YouTube, and it is going to show you where to get it, and it's going to be self-explanatory, and you're just going to love it. We've made all the hard work done, okay? Don't worry about it. Listen, keep the questions coming. When you get some of these, I'd love to hear some feedback. I know Alex would. And subscribe to YouTube. There's lots more coming. Wishing you all the very best. All our love.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.